All right, so decided to go ahead and get a smaller Presonus stage box. This is a 16 by 8, and this will actually work out pretty nice in smaller areas where we don't need a lot of channel counts. Because there's been some past shows where I would have liked to have used a digital solution, but I didn't have anything small enough. The other rack that I have, the stage box rack, it has that 32 by 16 in it, but it's got a UPS and a lot of other stuff in it. The rack is actually very heavy. So this is going to be used in the smaller places. As you can tell, the network inputs are on the back. They've got, what's here? They've got these jumper cables that came with it. I know it's probably a bad term, but they're Cat 6, and they just connect here and into the back here, so that all you got to do is just connect your network and or hopefully an Ethercon connection into here. All right, let's get this racked. We're going to use the this is the rack that the backup power supplies are stored in, and these power supplies go to the analog gear. Now you probably really haven't seen these, I want to say maybe in use. At every show that I've done where I'm using analog gear, this case has been on site, either at front of house or I've kept it in the van or the trailer. And it does just what they say it does. It's the backup power supply. So if something happens, power supply when you're on site, you can connect one of these for whichever console. This one here's the Allen and Heath. This one down here is for a Soundcraft console. So the great thing on outdoor shows, if it's really hot, you can run your console off of an external power supply. And what that does is that keeps a lot of the heat out of the console. It makes the console actually run cooler. I've used this one once at an outdoor show early on when I got the console, and this I have never used before. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is remove these power supplies. I'm still going to keep them, but they're going to probably sit someplace else. Okay, now some of you are thinking, hey, what are you going to do about having a voltage regulator and a thing of lights to see what you're doing? All right, well, a while ago, when I had this rack, there we go. And we've got our light sitting here, and in it we've got a voltage regulator. So this is the whole purpose of this being made, was to accommodate this, as well as to accommodate a front of house console. Alright, at some point I'm going to put a small cooling fan in the back of this just to keep the air circulating. So you have to pardon here for the lighting and the space. I do not have enough room. So I've got a mic connected into here now, into the stage box. All right, we're going to have a monitor here. We're just going to use the output number 1. All right, and right next here, this is it's going to be our front of house speaker, and then there's one that is down below. That is going to be the monitor speaker. All right, this actually may be better to look at. We can see the, yeah, this may work. You can see the console as well as the stage box. All right, the green light is good, shows that it's on. So actually, when we look at is internal clock, 48K. All right, so the console does see the 16.8, 1 through 8, 9 through 16. And the other ones down here are the gain compensated streams, which we're not concerned about that. So in AVB, on the Presonus, it grabs everything in blocks of 8. So we got input 1 through 8 and 9 through 16, which we've assigned. All right, 16.8, an NSB. And our output source. Oh. Okay, which I believe is going to be the send 41 through 48. All right. Now the green light just turned on. Some connectivity, and we can hopefully you'll see that turning from green to red. So we can determine which one it is. Let's go back to here. Digital patching. All right, actually, what I'm going to do is change these back. I'm going to put monitor on 1 and front of house on aux A. I was just thinking that's the way it's set up on the bigger stage box that we have. And left. All right. 48. All right, our input source should all be network. All right, so I think I'm going to do this at the console. So all I'm doing is going through and setting the input right here over to network. Already did 1 on the touch screen. That's 2. So we network. All right. We only have 16, so I don't need to go any further than that. I don't know if you can tell or not, but at some point, the stage box did switch from that green light to a blue light, so it shows that it's clocking. So if we go back into here, you see the network clock is green. We're at 48K. Let's make sure everything's okay. That looks good. Our audio routing, our streams are set up. It's only a 16 channel box, so only have 2 streams and blocks of 8. Shows that it's on here. I've got the sends 1 through 48, which I believe that is right. I don't think, yeah, okay, this should be fine here. Just a digital patching. All right, so we're actually on channel 2 on the console. Yep. So we did this right. Should be able to see activity coming here on 2. Test 1 2. All right, that looks good. It's a green. Test 1 2. It's gaining up a little bit. We can see something here on the channel. Test 1 2. 2 2 2 2 2. Test 1 2 2 2 1 2. All right. Put all these others down. Check 1 2. All right, that's front of house. 2. And what am I using here for? That's 1 for the monitor mix. Test 1 2. Let's bring that down in the front of house. Put these others down. 2 1 2 2 2 2 1 2 2 1 2. All right, that's coming out of the monitors. All right, check 1 2. All right, that was actually a fairly easy mapping and setup. 2 1 2, and we're back to front of house. 2 1 2. All right, so that actually goes really fast with Presonus and the AVB. Once again, I mean, all the networking and stuff that needs to be set up is all done through here. You don't need a laptop or anything like that. It's definitely a big plus. And I'm using a Ethercon over here. This is it's a 50-footer. All right, well, I think that's going to be about it. The stage box is all configured. The console can see it. Everything is working exactly as it should. All right, so this went pretty good. So hopefully, coming up here, we should be having some shows where we can use a 16:8 stage box, so you don't have to drag out the bigger stage box. But always as a backup, I'll always have the analog snake. You know, small snake for small shows, and if I end up doing a big show where we got our 150-foot Ethercon cable, I'm bringing the 150-foot snake just in case. You never know. All right, I think that's going to be about it. All right, well, all right, thanks for watching.